Everybody, this is the Mass Confusion Podcast. Thanks for joining us today. I'm Johnny Sienna.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Sal.
Sal's going to talk very fucking quietly because he's a fucking creep. All right. So, first topic, big topic, I guess, recent event, the Super Bowl.
It was fixed.
It was fixed?
Definitely fixed.
It wasn't fixed. That was just an idiot.
Most fixed Super Bowl I've ever seen in my life.
It wasn't fixed.
The microphone's right in my fucking face. Why do I need to speak up? I bet you I'm just as loud as you guys. The microphone's right fucking here. It's aiming at me. It's
Perfect.
fucking aiming at me.
Nice. All right. But did you guys hear about Sal brought it up to me the other day, or I saw on Sal's Facebook actually, the Gronk trade they're talking about with the Bears?
Yeah,
that's not happening. That's just some bullshit.
Just another injury-prone player that the Bears could. They would probably pick him up because we have the most injury-prone team in the league.
Can't hear it.
So, well, a lot of people are saying they don't even really need Gronk because, I mean, they got there without him with Marty Bennett, right?
Martellus Bennett?
Yeah.
Marty Bennett.
The Patriots obviously only need one player on their team, and it's Tom Brady. They could pretty much just put in Cristiano
Weren't you
Ronaldo.
rooting for fucking Tom Brady?
Yeah, I like Tom Brady. I've always liked Tom Brady.
He loves his golden cock. Tom Brady is the most unrelatable player in the whole NFL. He's got a hot wife. He's fucking. You know what Tom Brady is? The Donald Trump of fuck.
Tom Brady's the devil. He's Satan. I watched the video. I got the video. There's this black.
And so is Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is also the devil. They're both the devil.
Just the most unrelatable people ever. They're both rich as fuck. They both have hot wives. They both have fucking. They cheat to win, and they both have great hair.
Okay.
I will say great hair.
The hair.
Trump.
I will say Tom
Danny
Brady
would kill for that mane on Trump's head.
Tom Brady's a little more.
I don't have the money to buy it.
Of his hot wife because he's a little more attractive than Donald Trump. Donald
Trump's worth billions. He could buy whatever the fuck he wants. Tom Brady's worth millions.
I was saying to someone the other day exactly what you were just saying. Tom Brady, look, I love Tom Brady's best quarterback of all time. To me, I'm not a huge Patriots fan. I just love Tom Brady. So, but I was saying, everything you just said, I agree with it, except for the not being able to afford Trump's hairpiece, because I totally feel if you put the funds away, you can get it. But anyways, so I've said the reason people hate Tom Brady, if you're not from the Boston area, you hate Tom Brady because
what area?
What area?
Which area did you say?
New England.
New England.
Okay.
The greater New England area.
Because, exactly,
the
his wife,
area?
he's got a supermodel wife, Tori's Secret or whatever,
they
right?
Both do. Donald Trump and
I'm talking about Tom Brady alone. And then you got, he's a handsome-looking guy. So right there, you don't like a guy that looks
told you he liked his golden cock.
Nothing.
I knew he liked
nothing
Tom
about
Brady's
his looks
golden
whatsoever. Because Peyton Manning was just as handsome as Tom Brady.
In what world is Peyton Manning on a level with? I'm not the judge.
There you have it.
Best looking man in all of the NFL, and he doesn't have a supermodel wife. He's retired.
Peyton Manning?
No, Ed Reed.
I was about
best looking man.
He's never been in the NFL.
I want to go back to that. That was just bait. I just wanted to prove that Johnny does have the hots for Tom Brady.
Yeah.
No one compares to Tom Brady.
No one.
Yeah.
Well, you got me there.
Coiffed hair.
I can't argue.
Plaster his golden cock on Johnny's chin.
Well, whenever I'm in bed with Brittany, I put the Tom Brady mask on. You can see that one? She gets it. I get it. It's more for me than her, but we're all happy.
Personally, I'm more.
Now we got another kid on the way. It worked out.
Would she post Giselle fucking mask on you? Well, you already got it.
No,
You already got a better ass.
I'm wearing the Tom Brady mask. She's not wearing the Tom Brady mask.
You're wearing the Tom Brady mask. Yeah, I wouldn't want to look at your face either.
No, she makes me put a ski mask on. Yeah. Just my eyes, which keep her out, so I don't look at all whatsoever. All right, so we didn't talk about the Super Bowl at all in that discussion.
No.
But I mean, that was a crazy
Super
comeback.
Bowl was not fixed. They're not going to fight. What are they going to fix? The fucking ball bouncing off of a fucking defender's leg?
No.
That was a nasty comeback. That was sick.
What?
The comeback for it. I mean, the game in total, the first half sucked because it was a total blowout. And then technically, the second half, if you were a Falcons fan, sucked because it was a blowout the opposite way.
The Falcons just blew the fucking game.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I mean,
bad coaching, just bad all the way around. They played hesitant the second half and they left the game in Brady's hands, and Brady does what he does.
It was like the little brother.
Hate the fucking guy, but
playing against the big brother
is what he is.
Madden. The big brother's trying to throw Hail Marys all game, and the little brother takes a lead early.
And then he gets smacked
in the second half, he's trying to just hold the ball, and it doesn't work whatsoever. I don't really know what that has anything to do with anything. I just like saying it.
I think it was not as much, because a lot of people were saying like how the Falcons collapsed. I don't think it was so much that the Falcons collapsed in the second half as it was like the adjustments that the Patriots made in the second half.
Well, they just laid down and didn't do anything. It wasn't because they weren't making big mistakes. They just didn't do anything with
They
it.
played to not lose the game.
Yeah.
And
that's how you lose. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it was a crazy game. I mean, but like I said, if you were a fan of the Patriots, the first half was sucked.
Which we're not, except for John.
Yeah,
No.
I'm not a fan of the Patriots either.
And the rest
whatever.
of his community.
But it was two
quotations,
Rainbows. He just loves Brady.
Both halves were fucking blowouts.
Yeah.
And that was crazy to see that. I mean, at the end of it, you're like, wow, what a game. But it was crazy. I wanted to blow on both sides.
They made the first half. The people who made the game, neither the Falcons nor the Patriots, whoever was paying them off, made the first half more believable than the second half.
I think it's like a puke in my mouth.
Sal's a skeptic. He also thinks Elvis going to walk down here in 5 minutes.
He is.
Yeah.
Personally, he's in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
with Tupac and Kennedy.
Yeah. Johnny will probably blow Elvis, too, along with Tom Brady.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Moving on. All right, you guys done with this? That's pretty much all I have to say about that one.
Yeah.
Because it just got the whole conversation was me loving Tom Brady's cock, right?
One more thing. I just can't wait until Tom Brady retires and that team's garbage, so the rest of the league has a chance.
They got Garoppolo.
They're not
Jimmy
gonna
G.
have him. Yeah.
No, they're not. Yeah.
That's something I want to talk
See,
about.
another thing that's the same as Donald Trump. Brady's trying to get Garoppolo deported because he's an Italian. Totally true.
This wow.
He's probably on the phone.
Tommy,
with
what do you
Trump
want?
right now.
That's now that you brought Jimmy Garoppolo up.
What about these Italians trying to take the white man's job?
We got like 17 in our family.
This isn't fair.
Jimmy Garoppolo, aside from Tony Romo, the hot ticket this year, which I don't understand why Tony Romo is. He doesn't play.
No, he's been injured every year.
Into a knee injury.
The only time that I remember someone saying, "Remember that awesome Tony Romo play?" was when he fumbled the snap on the field goal. That was awesome.
Tony Romo
awesome
was a
plays.
good player. He's just one of those players that's injury prone.
Yeah, he's Jay Cutler. Again.
When he's not hurt, regular season, he's one of the best. When he's not injured,
if you're gonna get Tony Romo, you give him a small contract and go to a team that's on the verge of
Cardinals, Broncos now.
Well, the Cardinals still got Carson Palmer. The Broncos, the Texans. Yeah, the Broncos.
The Texans just paid all that money for Osweiler. Doesn't matter, right?
If you could get,
if you can get Romo, get Romo.
I think
I have a competition.
Osweiler is another one of those stupid busts, another Rob Johnson kind of a deal, where it's just another bust. And if you're the Texans, the Broncos, those are two teams I could see. That's about it.
He's not going to go to Cleveland?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's really a bust. I think it's if you put the right person in the right system.
No.
It's like Tom Brady.
I could see that Osweiler was a shitty quarterback when he left the Broncos. If he wasn't a shitty quarterback, he would not get benched for a fucking half injured Peyton Manning. The guy was half crippled and he got benched for him. I mean, the coaches know a little better than that.
Well, I mean, not comparing these quarterbacks whatsoever, but that defense didn't need anybody that could just take over the game. You just need a guy to not lose the game. Like Brad Johnson, Vikings,
Chicago Bears, Rex Grossman.
Why not?
Yeah, they didn't
You're
win
in
it.
the Super Bowl. Why would you not throw the better option as a quarterback in there?
Smarter.
Peyton Manning was the better option.
Oh,
Crippled
yeah.
and everything.
Yes.
That's why I say Osweiler was shit when the Texans got him. They should have never went out and paid him all that money.
Because, again, that was another fixed Super Bowl that the Panthers...
Oh, everything's fucking fixed.
An awesome team. And
Yeah,
I hate the Panthers. I hate the Panthers. They wanted Peyton... Let me get back to what I'm saying. What I was saying.
What were you saying?
Fuck Tony Romo. He wasn't even part of the equation. He's just the other one they're talking about. Garoppolo or McCarron for the Bears. I think everyone's on Garoppolo's dick. I think McCarron's the better option.
I think you don't trade that first round.
I think you can get, and that's another thing. I think you get McCarron for a cheaper price than Garoppolo.
They were asking a lot.
I think they're both looking for a first round pick.
Yeah. Which is, okay, the only reference they have for that kind of a trade is Sam Bradford for the Vikings or from the Eagles. But, I mean, that was out of desperation. You lost your quarterback for a team that's ready to go.
Sam Bradford did not make the playoffs.
No, dude, I know he sucks. But he did have a great year. He had a good year. Yeah. They had a lot of injuries. Yeah.
The thing that
but that's why they gave him so much for Bradford because, oh my God, what are we supposed to fucking do?
The thing that makes it rough is you got a lot of quarterback needy teams high up, like and the Bears, the Browns, the 49ers. They all need quarterback. Like there could be a team high up that doesn't need a quarterback.
That's why if you're not high, if you're the Bears and you're not high on Trubisky or Kaiser or Watson, those are the top three, right, in the first round at least for the most part. A lot of people are saying you hope those teams trade up to get those guys. If it's not Cleveland, doesn't take one of them or whatever like that. If they do, that's great for the Bears. If they're not high on them, because then you get like that kid from Texas A&M, the D-end or whatever.
Yeah. The Bears should not go after.
I really hope they
don't.
Quarterbacks. Well, I was saying about
unless the only way I do it, if you can trade back for 2-3 picks, I do it. If you needed a quarterback, trade back in the draft, get a quarterback later on, and stock up on other picks.
I'd rather see that.
It. They definitely not need a lot of holes. Though.
I'd rather see that than the defensive end because they've been
Miles
drafting.
Garrett.
They've been drafting defensive ends. They've been picking them up in free agency. You could be like the Texans,
but that Garrett kid is a stud.
That's fine.
Yeah,
so
but the Texans have J.J. Watt and Jadeveon Clowney.
They got two awesome defensive ends, both high-ass draft picks. And where have they been?
They went to playoffs.
Yeah, they went to the playoffs and
with
beat the
poor
Raiders,
quarterback play.
But it's definitely not the defense's fault. That team's not going anywhere. It's the offense. It's just falling.
Okay. Well, what I'm saying is you need a quarterback. Don't draft the defensive end. Draft the quarterback.
But I'm saying,
do you really need a quarterback?
They do.
The Bears?
The Bears
that
do.
high? I don't think they need one over. If you could get Cutler at a decent price, I think
they're not trading Cutler to anyone.
It's not trading Cutler. It's who's going to trade for Cutler.
7th round pick and
chips. Right. The vending machine.
If you still have Cutler, you still
change the tolls.
I don't know if any one of these quarterbacks are,
I like Mitch Trubisky.
I like Kaiser.
I like Trubisky.
I like Watson.
See, this is the three things with them. You got Trubisky, who's got the talent, but he's 1 year.
Brad Kaiser.
You don't know what you're going to get. I like Brad Kaiser too, but he kind of faltered at the end of the year. And then you got Kaiser, who doesn't have as best stats as like Trubisky and Watson. But the thing with Watson, I dislike the most. I'm sorry. Yeah, whatever.
Did he start all 4 years?
Kaiser? I think he's a junior.
Yeah,
but he might be a redshirt, so he might be 4, but I'm not sure on that. So the thing I like with Kaiser is he's got the frame and he's got the arm. And he started at a big enough school. The thing I like about Trubisky is his intangibles, but the 1 year starting kind of, I don't know. But, you got guys like Newton, but, he's not Newton.
Newton's a freaking
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different thing.
And then with Watson, you got, he's beat the best defense, like essentially an NFL defense in Alabama.
Watson reminds me too much of RG3.
Well, because the frame.
Yeah.
The thing I hate.
The running.
Yes. The thing I dislike most about Watson, he had like 17 picks this year. And the rule of thumb is like, whatever picks you throw in college, like that year, add 10 for the NFL. Okay, realistically, he's probably not going to throw 27, but Cutler threw 26. But I'm not comparing,
So he's Jay Cutler.
Right. It's like, oh, shit. But you could say, mobile? Cutler was pretty mobile. People forget about it, but he is decently, Some people link Cutler to 49ers because Shanahan, Kyle.
Yeah. And that's the most likely outcome.
That's what I would say. Maybe not trade, but just in general, even if he signs it, if we release him, because he knows him for the most part because his dad drafted him or whatever. And that's his kind of offense. He likes the bootleg stuff.
Cutler gets a bad rap here.
He's
not the best quarterback. He's probably the best quarterback the Bears have had.
He is.
If you really think about it.
Not probably.
Which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
And I've had
really sad.
Is that a knock on him or a knock on the Bears?
Exactly.
But
you can't blame him.
People jump down Cutler's throat, and we haven't had much better in the past.
I think
what are you comparing him to? Jim Miller?
Yeah, right.
Jim McMahon.
Punky QB.
Jim Harbaugh.
See, look, and when you're comparing a starting quarterback to Jim Harbaugh, who didn't even start for you for multiple years, so it's like that sucks. But the thing that people dislike about Cutler the most in Chicago, I think,
is
that
his attitude.
Exactly. Yeah. His mentality, maybe I don't know, with personal in the locker room, because everyone says he's great in the locker room.
Yeah.
We don't know that. But when you see him on the field, just kind of like, well, whatever, like all those memes with the smoking J or whatever, it fits perfectly almost. But
very slothy, but
that's what people dislike. I think that's what people are tired of.
That's the one thing I could do without, but the rest, I like Jay Cutler. I always have since we got him.
I don't hate the guy. I've never hated the guy. It's like it's like how Lovey at the end of the Lovey era. It's like, all right, you know what? Time for a change.
I love Lovey. I didn't think they should have traded him.
But traded him or fired him. But I didn't dislike him either. But at some point, you'd be like, all right, you know what? Time to make a change. I don't think
they're not over the hump.
Yeah,
that was Lovey's.
Yeah, I mean, look, he got there, but
and
I mean,
along with the rest of 31 other teams in the league.
Yeah, you got to do something. But
there's 32 teams in the league.
What sucks is we've done nothing but get worse since Lovey's
we
left.
haven't been to the playoffs since.
The best record we've had was with Tressman their first year.
Yeah.
Were they in the playoffs that year?
No, but I'm just saying that was our best record-wise.
Yeah. Would they go 7-9? Was it?
No,
I couldn't even
8-8 maybe or 9-7
and 9. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But the thing with Kaiser, like you were saying, that's another guy. He's only started 2 years. I just looked it up. He's only started 2 years. That's
big school.
And I really, they drafted Kevin White. He only started, 1 year, or was it 2 as well?
Kevin White?
Yeah.
1 year, but the biggest
One
thing with him.
receiver, but
how are you going to draft a guy at number 7?
Well,
wide receiver, exactly. A wide receiver at number 7 that's only started 1 year.
It's talent-wise.
Is a little different.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of guys that have played 1 year and turned out all right.
Sure.
Not that guy, or I don't think this guy.
He's getting
Kevin White's
injured.
big thing is his injury.
Yeah.
And he can't run around.
Which he wasn't
to save his
in
life.
college. He was not injury prone.
No.
But the thing with him is always been can he pick up a route tree?
But
Has
he
he
was
been
injured when we drafted him.
No, but it wasn't anything to keep him out.
He was. It was the same.
Yeah, he was injured when we drafted him.
They're just not good at drafting. They haven't been for a long time.
Yeah, I
They're
got
good. You know what they're good at drafting? Late round picks. You got Matt Forte, guys like that.
Different regime, but I guess.
Okay.
In history.
Jordan Howard.
Yeah, but that's like the rule of thumb.
You know what? If you really think about it, they had a pretty good draft this year.
No,
Yeah,
Ryan
this year
Pace
was
has not done terrible. It's just that his first round picks have not.
Look at his picks this year.
I like his 2nd to 7th round picks.
Leonard Floyd was a good player.
I like
this
Leonard
year.
Floyd too.
That was
I'm
a
not
first
knocking
round
him.
pick.
I'm just saying the 2 people that he picked, kind of questionable picks at the time, and still you don't know with Kevin White. You don't know. Hopefully he turns out to be something. So far now, but
I think Kevin White's just
need
always
some guys
going to
who
be
can
that
stay on
guy
the
that's
field.
injured.
yeah, and that's what's the problem with Jerry Angelo. Remember, he was always drafting guys that came pre-injured. All the Jerron Gilberts, he jump out of the pool. That's awesome. The guy can't do anything. He can't shed a block for anything. I mean, same thing with the linemen he drafted, the O-linemen all those years. Just guys kept taking guys that were hurt.
No, was that him?
Chris Williams was the guy he took. Yeah, he was injured when we drafted him. He had back
Colombo.
problems. Why you draft a...
Good for the Cowboys, Mark Colombo.
Yeah,
Good
after
for
he
the
left the
Cowboys,
Bears.
not for us.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still mad about the Gaines Adams trade.
Oh, yeah. We never got extra pick for that. I thought that was kind of shiesty.
I mean, how do you...
They knew.
For anyone that doesn't know, we traded...
Tampa knew what they were doing.
For anybody who doesn't know, when we traded for Gaines Adams, it's years ago now. He was Deion or whatever. We traded, I think, like a 3rd for him, and then he ended up dying because of like a heart.
Within 24 hours of the trade.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying we were, gypped out of a trade, but I mean, we didn't even. You can't go back on it, I guess.
I want to go back
to get a compensatory pick.
I don't think he even did his team physical. That's kind of bullshit.
That's true, but I mean,
that's why they started the team physicals.
Yeah, because Gaines Adams only like 7-8 years ago he just started.
Gaines Adams, the 26-year-old with heart failure.
How's your back? It's okay. You're walking with a limp. I stubbed my toe. All right.
Heart failure. Oh.
Yeah. Dude. That's all I got on the subject for the Bears, at least for now. You guys want to move on?
Bears suck.
Bears suck. That's agree. We don't agree on that for sure.
We still love them.
So, Danny, we were before we walked in here, your phone went off with that remix, the Cash Me Outside remix, right?
No, it didn't.
No, that's what I thought I heard.
How about that?
How about that? I don't even know how it goes. Danny, you want to play it? Okay, that's fine. So, did you guys hear about the recent thing that she was in the news for?
No. Yeah, she punched the lady in the air.
Yeah. She pushed into her mom when she was loading the overhead storage, whatever.
I saw that.
And she said, "So that's what happens, ho. Play with it if you want to."
That's right.
So
you play with it.
So
She's a badass bitch.
That's a bad bitch. She's
13,
a bitch.
So I shouldn't call her a badass bitch. She's like 13, right?
Catch me outside. We 30,000 feet high.
Right.
Catch me outside.
Just what? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was.
I think they got parachutes on them.
I think there. Okay, I don't know if you guys agree. There's no way that girl is like that 100% of the time, right?
She probably is. She never.
I mean, I think to me,
when I was a kid, there was like hood bitches like that.
Yeah, but I mean, with her, I feel like it's a caricature.
It's an act.
That's what I think. I think.
I think she's overdoing it at this point because the act was on Dr. Phil.
And she got famous.
But there is, dumb people. Like
of course, I'm not saying that there's not people like that, but I think with her, I think it's more so even like, oh, this got me famous. Okay, look, if you guys were doing something.
I'm not saying she's dumb because she sounds like a fucking brain surgeon.
Oh, she sounds like she's a very.
Personally, that's my girl. I think she's real smart. She took her fame and she's starting to run with it. She was in a music video.
Makes more money than us.
She's
contributes
to
in a music
society
video
so much.
For a rapper that nobody knows. Kodak Black.
Like the
Never heard of him before
the film?
in my life. Kodak Black.
I'm not going to look him up
I guess
either.
he just got out of jail. Yeah, she's in the video. I forgot what the song's called. It's terrible. The song's terrible.
Of course it's terrible.
You never heard of the guy. He's terrible. Everyone's complaining about this, too, that, this is why stupid people get famous.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Kodak Black?
Nobody's
famous. Nobody goes into the Dr. Phil show and says, I'm going to get fucking famous.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Who? The guy that... There was a guy
This girl, for instance.
Yeah, this girl. But I'm saying, nobody comes out of it like she did.
Oh, well,
you don't hear about the fucking dude from... There was a LARPing guy right after her. I swear to God. I mean, last show...
I don't watch Dr.
The guy
Phil,
dresses... No, he dresses up like a superhero. I'm sorry.
I heard... I saw the
same
preview.
Thing. LARPing, superhero.
Sure.
LARPing's gay.
I dress up like
superheroes.
Let's not say it's gay. It's not our taste.
It's homosexual.
What is?
LARPing. Live action role play.
I like it. It's cool.
Yeah, it's terrible. But I'm saying, we make them famous.
Yes.
It's happy gay, you mean, right?
Just,
yeah, like the Flintstones.
It's stupid.
You have a gay all the time?
It's stupid. But
I know what you mean.
You guys are throwing me way off. You guys telling me everything's gay.
But anyways,
gay.
I don't look
gay all the time.
Look, if you guys did something that wasn't like detrimental to your own health,
you're telling me it's gay.
What?
You cut me up. Oh, I said it's gay. And
okay. Anyways,
we're all gay.
Moving on.
We're all gay. I know. I have like 3 gay friends. I'm okay.
I can say that.
I'm allowed to say it.
I can say that.
Gay is not a race, Danny.
Not race.
It's a way of life. They were born this way.
Let's say bias.
Lady Gaga said.
I hate when people say that.
In the wise words of Lady Gaga.
I hate when people say that. A black
Rama,
poker.
Oh my god.
Oh god, balls.
Look, like I was saying though, if you guys were doing something that wasn't detrimental to your own health, and you were getting 1 million views or whatever, eyeballs on you doing it, will you continue to do it as long as it wasn't hurting you? That's what I think she's doing. She's like, this is making me famous. Oh, I'm going to keep doing this to the 100th degree. Yeah, because, I mean, it's making her something she didn't have before, which is just fame.
She's not even doing anything other than maybe the stealing of the cars.
Yeah, right. She stole the Dr. Phil's security guards or whatever his car and drove away with that.
She's a bad bitch.
She's crazy. Yeah, and she even said, like, don't leave your keys around. She said, don't leave your keys around. That's what's going to happen.
Don't leave your keys around. You're an idiot.
You knew this was coming.
You hear a girl say, catch me outside, how about that?
You knew this was coming.
Hide the keys.
You asked
hide the keys.
Hide the keys.
You asked for me to steal your car.
Yeah, you've asked for this. Right.
I got your Kia Sorrento.
Do you guys actually watch Dr. Phil? I cannot stand fucking Dr. Phil.
I don't watch
I can't fucking
stand him.
Sit down.
The thing I always make fun of it.
Men are pigs.
Livestock pancake. Like store. 2 cents.
Dr. Phil's there.
What? I hate him because, look, I feel like 95% of the time, he really doesn't help anything. I mean, look, he's not like, okay, look, enjoyable-wise, I like Jerry Springer more. There probably wasn't anyone worse than Jerry Springer to listen to your problems because he eggs it on. He's like, how's it make you feel? Maury's bad.
Ricky Lake was on TV.
Who the fuck watches Ricky Lake anymore? Is she still alive?
Ricky Lake was
been over since
that was good
1997.
TV. What are you talking about?
It was in 1997.
Ricky Lake was kind of hot. I had eyes for her.
Wait a second. 300-pound Ricky Lake or 150 pounds?
What's like Oprah every other year?
Who
all
cares?
smells the same
Best
to
thing
me.
Ricky Lake ever did was being Crybaby with Johnny Depp. That was the best thing she's ever done.
Oh god,
I love that
movie.
That was a great movie.
I fucking hate that movie.
That movie is great.
That's
Johnny Depp's
with
best.
all of the terrible roles.
That or Nightmare on Elm Street.
With all of the terrible roles that Johnny Depp takes,
Johnny Depp is
Crybaby might be the worst.
Johnny Depp's an awesome actor.
He's an awesome actor, but he's
what terrible roles?
Okay, the Mad Hatter was garbage. He was terrible in that.
Sweeney Todd was good.
Sweeney Todd was dog shit. I'm gonna give you that.
Sweeney Todd, Crybaby. Let me think.
Crybaby was an older.
His best roles.
It did what it was supposed to do.
It's also like a cult
Edward.
Yes.
Edward Scissorhands.
That movie's great. You don't like that movie?
No, that's a great movie.
Oh, I was gonna say
that's his good roles. Captain Jack Sparrow, awesome. Crybaby.
I'm so tired of those Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh,
they're coming out with another one.
I love.
Oh my god, there's so many. There's like what is there? A 9?
I think I watched it like 6 times when I lived in Italy.
God, Jack Sparrow. That's crazy. There's way too many.
Johnny Depp's.
What's it called? The second part of Desperado. That was a great. Once Upon a Time in Mexico.
Dude, that movie's great.
That's a great movie.
Okay. I thought you were being sarcastic because that was a great part when he lost his eyes.
I
with
forgot
the
he was
ice cream
also.
or whatever.
Yeah, we just ruined the movie for everyone.
He was also Squanto.
Spoilers.
He was also Squanto in
Oh, Lone Ranger. That was dog shit.
Did you? I saw that in theaters.
Yeah, that was dog
that
shit.
Was a trog, dude. That was hard to get through, man.
Yeah,
but I don't even think it was really because Johnny Depp stole the entire show from the Lone Ranger. Whatever they got, Artie. I was gonna say Artie Lang.
Artie shot.
Artie Lang. Can you picture Artie Lang in that role though? He's all fucking coked up.
Johnny Depp.
He's gonna be in a
How
TV
can you
show.
support someone? Did you see what he did to Blake Lively?
Johnny Depp?
Blake Lively. Oh,
Yeah,
is that Blake Lively?
No.
No, that's not Blake Lively.
No.
Same girl. It's the same girl.
They do look similar.
Yeah, they do
What was
look
her name?
blonde
Amber
actress.
Heard.
Young blonde.
Yeah,
actress.
yeah. Amber
Aaron
Heard.
Lothing's another awesome.
Amber Heard is.
Yeah.
She's quite
Both
the
hot.
top.
Both hot.
Oh yeah, I mean Blake Lively's with what? Ryan Reynolds.
Benny and June.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, they do look
Benny
similar.
and
She was in
June,
that.
right?
What was it? The zombie movie, like Warm Hearts. What's it called?
I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about though? Where like
Yeah.
the zombie, whatever. That was Amber Heard too.
Yeah.
How much younger is she than Johnny Depp? She's got to be at least what, like?
Who cares? He's rich.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
doesn't matter. I just want to know.
Yeah.
I know they're separated now. They went to that whole thing with
Johnny
the
Depp.
where they
Rainbow.
was
Did
got.
he throw a bone at her head or something?
A bone.
No, that
She
was
said, "Throw me a
Russell
bone."
Crowe. Russell Crowe threw the
A
phone,
phone.
at his wife's head, right?
A bone.
Yeah.
No,
grabbed
that
the-
was Mel Gibson.
Who cares?
They're all crazy.
One of
He realized
Three.
his wife was Jewish.
they're not crazy. You don't know what the women were doing to them. You know what? I'm not going to point a finger at anyone. I don't know what's going on in their household.
Who would assume?
Come on.
Mad
Come
Men.
Come on, what?
You can
And
comment.
how
on
do you
it,
know
at
she
least.
didn't run at him with a knife and he just didn't let that shit out?
With who?
That's true.
Who? Any one of them?
Any of them? I mean, yeah, anything's possible. We don't know.
That shit happened in their house.
Two wrongs don't
I'm
make a right, Danny.
Huh?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Preach.
Bitch runs at me with a knife, I'm going to punch her in the face.
Let's tone that down.
I could run faster than her.
Huh?
You could probably run faster than the bitch, whoever it is.
Yeah, but he's
Ronda
got to hold on
Rousey.
to toupee on his
Comes
head.
at
She
you
doesn't
with
run
a-
fast.
Who?
Why would Ronda Rousey use a knife? She could punch
Yeah,
you,
what the hell would she
She just
need?
kicked her
Yes.
ass anyways. Yeah.
Oh,
pop your head off
beat
like
the
a
shit out of
dandelion.
any of us. All three of us at the same time, probably.
With
Rousey?
with
I
those
don't know
glorious
about that.
thighs.
Thigh Master. She's got to get that sponsorship if she doesn't already.
Thighs.
Yeah, she's done.
I'll take 2 large thighs.
Now I'm on Popeyes.
She is the next WWE wrestler.
No.
Probably.
No.
I can't wait
think
to see
she's
her in the
done.
ring with the fabulous Moolah. That'll be a great
Is she
match.
still alive?
No, I don't think so.
Real nice.
Oh, bogus. Yeah. Oh, man. Dig her up.
You're
Dig her
Gaines
up.
Adams.
Make her a cameo.
That was a legitimate topic.
That was oh yeah.
That was something I wanted to discuss with you guys.
Anything about WWE wrestling is legitimate.
I'm bringing back a 12-year-old argument.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, man. Just talking about stuff you just didn't get over 10 years ago. You want to hash it out, see whatever all the listeners want to hear about.
Speaking of which, my mom bleached my shirt, my Mike Tyson shirt, about 12 years ago. I'm still waiting for a new one.
Man, that's riveting.
Mike Tyson. Lucas got one.
Tell me more.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, that's right, for the ugly sweater. You guys made that,
Tell
right?
him to keep it.
Huh?
You guys made that sweater, right? Like the,
I ordered it online.
like it was made. Oh yeah, copyright.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
ordered it.
Oh
online.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. It's all that stuff's all just
What?
trippy as hell.
What?
Trash.
Trash,
What
whatever.
are you talking about?
Johnny Depp was Rango.
Rango. Yeah.
Was he really? I never saw Rango.
That was
Me
I
either.
love the jumping
decent
of
cartoon.
I never saw it with the. He was the chameleon.
Decent.
No.
Yeah.
Just another
something
bad
like that.
role that Johnny Depp took is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know. though.
That was a
When
good
he- How
movie.
about when he ruined Willy Wonka?
Yeah, that was.
Yes,
cool.
agreed.
What
Agreed.
do you
But-
mean? What do you
Look, dude. Look to me. Yeah, I mean, Willy Wonka. I didn't want that to be remade because Gene Wilder was awesome.
If they
dude.
would have made Willy Wonka,
Yeah, and then
it would have been good. That was
the
Willy
Oompa
Wonka.
Loompas was all one person. It was
that
just,
guy's
it was
terrifying.
fun.
Can I say that?
Actually,
That guy is terrifying
when-
looking.
when
It's
I was
The
a
terrifying.
originals were terrifying.
they were.
No,
Those
not to
were a
me.
joke.
The originals were scary as shit, dude.
No,
They was like,
man.
I wouldn't be scared of like Hellraiser, but I watched Willy Wonka and I shit my pants.
Those were
The original.
The
Not
original.
Charlie. Okay.
Those
OG
little
Loompas.
Oompa Loompas
Yeah.
scared the shit out
The
of me.
next one, it was one guy.
That's what was scary about it. He
Yeah,
all
it
the
was
same
stupid.
face.
No, it's crap.
No,
You don't
it's
know
crap.
who's going
It's
where.
crap.
Nah, man, you're insane.
If
Only
you're gonna
Johnny.
do it,
No, dude, I prefer the original. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
the only
Just
midget
like-
I'm saying creepy factor.
the
Just like
only
for Joe
little
Rogan.
person I want to see more than once is Peter Dinklage.
What about Vern Troyer? Are you insane?
Okay.
Vern
you
Troyer
guys-
started to annoy
Wee
me.
Man?
Alright,
What about
you
Wee
guys
Man?
both lose.
Wee Man deserves an Oscar for his contributions to film.
You
I'm telling you
guys.
right now. I don't even know Wee Man's real name.
Jackass.
Yeah.
1.5.
Who did you say?
Who? Vern
Peter
Troyer?
Dinklage.
And you said?
Vern Troyer.
Okay, what
you're
about
right.
Warwick Davis, the
Oh my
original
god, you're so
midget?
right. The Leprechaun. Oh my god.
Original.
Willow.
Little person.
Little person.
I can call them what I want because
little
I
person.
am a little person. Verging on midgetism.
You midgetism. That's a word.
Verging on midgetism.
Google it. It's word. I love
copywriting it.
Yes, Willow.
This is for millions of listeners. Don't steal that. That's mine.
Dude, yeah. I mean, Will, we've all talked about. I don't even like movies like that
Warwick
at all.
Davis.
I give it to you. If they would have all been Warwick Davis's face on those Oompa Loompas,
that would have been
dope.
As Willow.
That would have been great.
Yeah, they picked
as Willow.
The Willow there with the Willy Wonka.
And they picked some nobody little person of all
he's in a lot of
awesome.
Stuff.
What is he in?
A lot.
What is he in? Daddy Daycare?
Catch Me Later.
The other movie with the little people?
Little People, Big World.
Little Hands.
Lollipop Kids Revenge.
That sells biopic.
Let's not talk about. Come on.
Little People. Well, I mean, it's sensitive
subject.
This is
a yeah.
Oh, so talk about gay and all this stuff. But we get on the subject of Little People, and he gets just turns red in the face. Gets all. It's all right. It's hot topic. It's all right.
You guys are giants, 5'7" and 5'7".
We're dwarfs. We are dwarfs among midgets.
Yeah.
All right. Or the other way around. I don't even know which way it goes.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah, none of us are, reaching the top shelf. So we all need the step stools. So we're all. Danny, what are you, 5'6"?
Big things come in little packages.
5'7"? Oh, I'm sorry. Big reach there. I'm sorry. Dream big.
With shoes on.
With shoes on. Well, I mean, when I had my hair sticking straight up, I'm at least 5'7".
When I had hair, I was 5'8".
I'm taller than Tom Cruise.
You're the fro.
The Jew fro.
I'll
say it. Jew, it's a religion. You can't say Jew.
Right.
Jew.
Well, see, I misspoke because what I was going to say.
Jew. Yeah, and Jews follow Judaism. Jews, just like Christianites follow
Christianites. They're all in,
Christians.
Okay. Well, I was going to say you get the Velcro pad on his head because that's what I always say.
Brillo
pad, same thing. Whatever.
That's all right.
Not much of it anymore.
That's okay.
It's looking a bit thin in the back. That's all right.
We'll
get there.
Pancho Villa hair.
Dude, I get the Rob Blagojevich going on
thick
without
Mexican
the hair.
style hair.
Oh man, I remember when I had surgery one time.
Can I not say Mexican?
Yeah, you can make
Mexican people.
I'm pretty sure that's all right.
Like
Latinos.
You can't say that.
Hispanic.
You can't say Mexican.
On the air? No, I'm pretty sure it's all right.
I hate that. I'll punch you.
Well, let's see. Anyone who wants to comment on any of the terms, mostly Sal's only been saying that's offensive. Hit us up either at the email at massconfusionpod@gmail.com or our Twitter at podconfusion. Let us know if any of that's offensive. Most likely, I'm going to say all of it, but whatever. If they don't want to listen, they don't have to listen. Go somewhere else. That's fine with me.
Please complain. I'll kick you in the eye.
Well, sure. Kick me in the eye. Yeah, sure.
You're going to have to jump for the eye for that.
What are you, 5'8"? All right, come back to me.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty high jumper.
I got my talents. I'm talented.
I got hops.
Yeah, I'll give you that much.
You see?
All right, let's no more with the little person
talk.
Right,
okay. I don't want to be...
So back to what you were talking about. Mexicans.
Jews.
Are you
I like Jews. Jews are funny. They're funny. So I have no problem with the Jews. Mexicans, good tacos. I love it. I have no problem with
I do love me a good taco, man.
I have like 3 Mexican friends.
Well, I mean, Mexican's my favorite food. I have 3 Mexican friends.
I'm allowed to say.
You have 3 gay friends and 3 Mexican friends.
Yes. Those are my only 6 friends. Actually, they're my only 3 friends. Because
they're both
gay.
Mexican gay guys.
Who's covered it all?
That's like a unicorn.
Transsexuals too?
No.
It's like a unicorn.
No transsexuals. I had to block the only transsexual I was friends with on Facebook.
Who was
very racist. Oh, he was this transsexual. He wasn't a transsexual. He was a cross-dresser. So he was a knockoff transsexual.
All right, look, my buddy's my buddy. I don't know why you're hating on the guy. He was cool.
No, he was actually my brother's buddy, and he was very racist, and he offended me on multiple occasions.
Offended you?
He thinks he could say whatever he wants. He just, he offended me.
Well, you're not, and that's surprising because you're not an easily offendable person.
Usually unoffendable. This guy, everything he said was racist.
That's a word.
Blatant racism.
Will not stand for it.
I didn't, and I didn't sit for it neither.
Did he tell you that he couldn't wait till Trump set you back on the boat?
No, it was always...
That had to be a while ago, though.
White people this and white people... No, just sit down.
Sit down. That's
Go
catchphrase.
Back to... Where are they from?
Who? Mexicans?
No. France? Is it
Cross-dressers. They're cleanly.
Yeah.
I think Family Guy said that.
France.
Family Guy said that one time.
Yeah,
the gays are cleanly people. They have been ever since
Or
they came here
Wrigley.
from France.
Wrigleyville.
Okay, look,
Either
we're
way.
all Cubs fans there.
Yeah,
take a step back.
I wouldn't say a fan. I like the Cubs better than the other team we have here, but I'm not a fan because I don't watch baseball. It wouldn't be fair to say I'm a Cubs fan.
Well, let's move along to another topic I actually wanted to get to with baseball. Danny, me and you were talking about this not that long ago. Did you hear about the new rule that they're trying to do?
Garbage.
The extra innings rule.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know about it, they're talking about putting in an extra innings, a shortened game time. They want to put a runner automatically on second base to start the inning, extra innings wise. What do you guys feel about that?
No. Let me ask.
Absolutely not.
If a team scores, then the other team gets to finish out the inning.
See, I'm not sure about that. Do they both get a chance?
They have to. It's an inning. It's not just.
Well, yeah, of course.
If it's the second team in the inning, then it's over probably.
So what if they score again? What if it's tied after that? Or if they don't score, do it again? Exact same thing?
I would assume.
So you're for it?
I wouldn't say I'm for it. I couldn't care less because I don't watch baseball, but I'm saying it's a fair rule. It's stupid. It would make the game quicker because baseball lasts, 17 hours? Who wants to sit there? Who watches a full game of baseball other than the 97-year-old down the street?
All right, see, for me, I'll actually listen. That's when you actually enjoy. You enjoy when
you have no choice.
If I had the time, I would watch the whole.
And that's even worse. Listening.
Yeah,
you don't even get to see these guys tight asses, and you're going to sit there and listen. No,
I'm a fan. I
don't believe you. You're a liar.
I'm like, call me on it.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
You can't listen to that. I would rather listen to heavy Backstreet Boys than listen to a baseball game.
Well, that's what we'd all rather be doing at all times, but that's not a possibility.
I want it that way.
Is
that the Backstreet Boys?
I think so. It could be. I couldn't tell you.
I don't know. I couldn't care less. It'd be nice to have the game shorter. That way we don't have to deal with it for much longer than you already do. It's terrible.
No. You keep the game the way it is.
As is.
As is.
Well, to me, I feel the same way, but I mean, I can understand them trying to change it, but I think that there are different ways to go about it. Like, I do agree with some of the stuff they've been talking about throwing in there is the pitch clock, and then you automatically get, if you hit it, if you go past that pitch time for whoever's on the mound, whatever, closers, starter, whatever, automatic get a ball. And same thing goes for the batters, though. I say, step out of the batter's box. You take too long to get back in there.
No, they already have that.
Automatic strike. That's what I'm saying. It would be fair to have both. It would quicken it up,
That's
I think.
the shot clock violation, right?
Yeah.
Is that what that's called?
Look, the biggest thing they got to do, I discussed this with you, Danny, earlier, they need to take away, when you're having an intentional walk, why does the pitcher need to throw 4 balls?
Yeah.
Why?
I saw that rule too. That's stupid.
Yes.
It's we're gonna mess it. You throw a strike in there. You can't. You have to literally tell the ump that's what you're doing.
Throwing 4 balls.
And look, it doesn't take 10 minutes to do that, but shave off.
What if the guy wants to bunt?
If it's intentional walk, it's intentional walk. They throw the ball literally all the way out there. You would have to chase for that.
The guy sticks his arm out. It's real cool. Everyone loves it.
You can't change baseball.
That's terrible. Baseball's the worst sport ever.
What?
Other than maybe
hockey,
squash.
Hockey.
I don't watch hockey. It's not the worst sport ever, but it's just.
Is curling?
I don't watch hockey.
A sport?
Curling, I mean, it's Olympics.
That's a sport,
right?
Yeah.
I would
curling?
say.
Well, baseball's hovering around the top.
No.
It's boring.
Absolutely not.
I love baseball.
It's the game you play if you want to catch an awesome tan.
Baseball?
Yeah, you stand
lines,
you
maybe.
Stand around and kick the grass a little, look up.
Garbage. I love baseball, man.
You're gonna get hazed. Telling people
I like real
baseball.
man.
You could have said all the
real man sports.
Yeah.
So bowling?
No. Water polo. Badminton. We used to play a game in gym. What was it called?
Ultimate Frisbee?
You bounce the ball off a trampoline and then you got to get it within the circle.
Basketball?
No. It was something stupid. It was a real man sport, though.
It was a real man sport.
Yeah. Dude,
you were playing it, so that made it a real man sport.
Like I said,
did you take the cock out of your ass to play it first?
I left it in.
You left the cock in your ass.
We don't talk about my butt plug. It wasn't real.
I named the tail in there.
Tyrone.
Oh my god.
Tyrone.
You're more of a football person. I mean, right?
That's what all 5'5", 130 pounds of me is more of a football person.
Well, you're a fantastic basketball player.
I am.
Well, you already say he's got hops.
Whoa.
Almost touched the bottom of the net.
Nobody, and I mean nobody makes the backward shot like Sal makes it.
I will say that.
Over the back. Come on.
It's the only shot you make.
Me and him.
It's literally the only shot you practiced.
I make the shots that nobody makes from the side.
No, not even that. You'll be down 10 points, and then all of a sudden you'll just get hot. The ugliest shot, they go in though. They go in.
I'm streaky. I'm kind of streaky.
I'll admit to it.
I can own up to that.
I get hot.
When you're playing with 10
so are we.
Yes.
When you're playing, he makes me look good.
When you're playing with 10 of your Dago cousins,
we don't play basketball. When we
Danny's
play basketball,
it's not basketball.
It's not basketball.
It's soccer on asphalt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say asphalt? It's a type of surface.
No. Yeah, you gotta cut it. Just ass.
No. Look, we all know the sickest b-ball player is Danny.
Yeah.
Just because he tries to go under the legs 20 times and he makes us stop the game until he can actually do it. That's always that.
Everyone's holding their breath, waiting and hoping for him to fall straight on his face.
Oh man!
Get back on the fucking ground.
We're all bad. Yeah, we're all bad.
Sit down.
I love
Catch me outside though. How about that?
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Lick my butt.
Fuck you. All right. So moving on. Danny, we got this list.
General Hospital.
Is it?
You wanted to talk about General Hospital?
Next episode.
Who's your favorite?
I said that. I couldn't tell you a single actor or character from General Hospital.
Sonny Corinthos?
You're fucking lying.
Is there a Dr. Smith?
No.
That's mind blowing.
I
could not tell you a single person.
Dr. Jones, maybe.
Yeah. Oh.
Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo Guerrero?
He just died.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No.
Yes, he did.
The father died.
No.
Yes, the father.
Oh, you scared me.
My
That's
bad.
I met Chavo Guerrero once.
No one cares.
And at my buddy's wrestling show.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
that's really
buddy's
cool.
uncle's wrestling show.
Yeah.
He mowed his lawn once with no shoes on, and we're not buddies anymore.
Oh yeah,
His feet were green. It was gross.
Like those. So let's go over this list. We had the listeners and everybody, friends and everything, family, throw together top 10 TV show lists. We made a consensus list. Let's. You guys want to start with our personal lists or theirs?
I want to start by saying Roseanne didn't make this list, and that's just
that's a travesty.
It's sinful.
That's
You people are sinful. I despise you. You pick Game of Thrones. I can't watch these shows. Game of Thrones.
First of all,
Well, here before we start naming the things off the list, let's go through the list.
Wait. First, let me just state something.
Is that on the list?
No. Let me just state something.
State something.
All right. Every week we'll be doing a list. If you guys, we'll name off what next week's list is going to be
At the end of the show.
At the end of the show. If you guys want, don't interrupt, dickhead.
Don't interrupt, asshole.
If you guys want, asshole's just lame. You
Bitch.
say it.
You're a
Bitch
bitch.
is good. Bitch is
Sorry.
good.
I
Anyways,
fucking hate you guys so much.
we'd appreciate it if you guys would send us a list of what you think the top 10 of whatever that week's topic may be. All right.
You can send it to either.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danny, cut you off there. Go ahead, man.
Okay. No. Go
Okay.
for it.
You
You
can
got
do
the
it.
dick
for
up
it.
your
You
ass.
already
Go for it.
interrupted.
Yeah.
Just fucking do it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyways, so you can either email us again at massconfusionpod@gmail.com. You can tweet us at podconfusion, no period, no underscores, just at podconfusion. You can also hit us up on Facebook, on the Facebook page at mass. Oh my god.
At Mass Confusion.
Mass Confusion on podcast. Oh my god.
On
If
Facebook.
you're gonna interrupt someone,
You're gonna interrupt and not
speak English.
Right.
Blacko.
Hit us up on Facebook at Mass Confusion. Look
Thank
us
you.
up. We'll friend you if you don't look like a creep or a weirdo, like
If
we
you're
do.
hot,
Actually, if you look
call
like a
me.
creep or weirdo, you kind of fit the mold of
We'll
who
put
we
Sal's phone
Target
number on there.
market.
Yeah.
The target market.
Yeah, the creepier and the weirder you
Yes.
are, the more we want you guys to listen in.
Danny's creepy coworker.
All right, so our
Those-
list of the week
I
was
don't sleep when I see those people.
top 10. Would you two shut the fuck up?
You gross bastard.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
That's not
All right, proceed.
Unibrow in the head. Anyways.
Oh,
Hey,
super.
Horns. Sit down. Sit down.
Sit down.
Anyways, list of the week this week was top 10 TV shows ever.
Mm-hmm.
We had our closest weirdo and creep friends, I guess.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
family.
Friends
Yeah.
didn't make the list.
Friends.
We don't have
It
friends.
did make the list, actually, dickhead.
God, this
God.
is,
Yeah.
you know what? I quit.
So the top 10
Sal knows
list
nothing of this list.
from the
This is
consensus
Schindler's
was
So all the
at number 10, Game of Thrones came in.
I've never really
I love Game
See,
of Thrones.
no.
I think it's
No.
You don't like LARPing. That's why.
Exactly. I was about to say
I
you got the
I
whole
LARP.
you got the whole country on Game of Thrones' cock.
dress.
All these people that made fun of the LARPers in high school. Now they're watching Game of Thrones. How about Sons of Anarchy? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's
I mean, we'll get there,
That's
right?
right. Let's go.
Is that on there? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's on there.
You don't know
what
the
it
list.
is. I don't know
It's
what
fine.
it is.
But
I'm
look,
out of the loop.
But look, I've never been the hugest fan of Game of Thrones. I don't dislike it. I've never liked that kind of genre of fantasy, I guess, right?
Yeah. You
Yeah.
like Doctor
No,
Who, but
I like Lord of the
That's,
Rings.
not, that's science fiction, though.
oh, that's science fiction.
Ooh,
It's
Jon
better.
Snow.
Look, when it comes
Jon
down
Snow.
to like that kind of dragons, I've never.
Yeah,
I didn't like
mystical.
Lord of the Rings. I didn't hate it. I just not my.
You're a fucking idiot.
Wait, are you telling me you didn't like
Go
Dungeons?
fucking kill yourself.
I don't like what you guys like, so I'm a fucking idiot.
Time out.
Fair. Totally fair.
Do you like WWE wrestling?
Yes.
He won't
Safe to
admit
say?
to it.
Do you?
I won't admit to it.
Wait, let me ask you. You don't
Do
like...
you?
No, I used
You're a
to
fucking loser.
when it was cool.
You're a
I
fucking
did.
loser. You're a fucking loser.
Yeah, well, I don't. If I want to watch a drag show, I'll go with my brother downtown and watch Hamburger Mary's.
Oh, I love it. Tight asses.
Good burgers.
I'm not gonna watch a drag show. These guys dress like women.
Game of Thrones?
No, Rick Rude was a beast.
Yeah, Rick Rude was a bad
All right.
motherfucker.
There was deep.
I love
Rick Rudis the barber.
Yes.
Those guys were
Okay,
real on a dress.
back to the list.
Back to the list. Sorry.
Number 10, Game of Thrones.
Garbage.
Number 9, Friends.
What do you guys feel about that?
All the girls voted for
Friends?
this.
Yeah.
Did you guys actually watch
I
Friends at all?
actually, you know what Friends was?
No, I hate Friends.
It's had its moments.
And
I watched it. Everyone's been around,
It
brought
had
it.
Jennifer Aniston. That's
Brit-
all it had. To
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Brittany, my wife Brittany, she fucking loved Friends, I guess. She watched it
So
actually.
did you. Johnny's kind of like Ross. Like douchey like
Maybe.
that.
I don't like
You
Friends.
kind of remind me of like a more Jewish Ross.
You know, you're like the
There
creepy
was a kid in
coffee
my
guy
class.
that just stares at Rachel all the time and just agrees with whatever she has. That's you.
I'm gonna show you guys this kid.
The creeper.
There was a kid in my class that I took. His name, I won't say his
Is
name.
Ross?
But he told me that I reminded him of Ross from Friends because of the stuff I said.
I don't.
And
think
it was hilarious to me because this kid
I don't think that can be
literally
further from the truth.
This kid literally looked straight up like Fez from that '70s show. This is Fez.
I said good night.
And he told me
I said good day.
That guy's hot.
It's Fez.
I'd fuck Fez.
Well, me too, but that's
I
his
fucked
name.
the Fez.
His
I'd
name.
throw him a
This
shot.
is Fez.
Yeah, I would say yeah. That's weird that he's saying you look like
Yeah.
another TV
You
show.
know what's
Fez and
hilarious?
Ross.
That's so funny that you say that because you look exactly like Fez.
Me?
You get no, not
Oh,
you.
sorry.
Everything's about Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, why the hell are we even here if it's
You,
not?
you look
Center
like
of
that
attention.
Rocco's Modern Life, the
Rocco.
Big Head family.
Mr.
No,
Big Head.
we all
Mr.
know.
Big-
We all know that Sal's buddy's Mr. Big Head.
Yeah,
we know
he's
exactly
one
what he's
friend,
talking
yes.
about.
Anyway.
He made me call him at one time, not knowing.
Yes.
And
Anyways,
still don't know if he heard me.
number-
or not.
Sit
number
down.
8.
Sit down.
At number 8, Orange is the New Black.
Or, as Danny had no idea, was abbreviated for, what were you
You
saying?
know-
I don't know.
OITNB. He had no
I
idea
don't
what the
know.
fuck
Do
that
you know
meant.
what's weird? These bottom 3 that we've come to. I haven't watched not one of these shows.
So you're
Well,
not.
I've seen an
You're
episode
also
of Friends.
a fucking loser.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Orange is
Well,
the
you don't
New
like what
Black
Danny
is
likes,
the
so
real
you're
winners.
losing.
Yeah, you're fucking.
It's
Well,
like
actually, I don't watch.
I heard. You know
The
what?
only one I do watch is Game of Thrones. I don't watch.
Yeah.
See,
well,
Orange is the New Black.
then you
I don't
can-
think it's a bad show. It's not my kind of thing.
No, it's
Nothing against it. Not because
It's
women
very-
even. It's just
it's very on
a lot of
point
lesbian
because
sex.
well, that's what
Well,
happens.
then is that what it's about? Because I
With
got
women
It's
in
just
jail.
a big lesbian orgy every day in prison.
Yeah, they do. They all get to do their makeup.
The only
and
thing I know is
fucking-
Donna from that '70s show is on there,
Yes,
and that's why I watched one episode only because of that, and I was like,
Do you mean Donna?
Donna, Donna from that '70s show,
Donna.
Donna.
All right, at number 7.
Here
Family
we go.
Guy.
A real show.
Okay, when Family Guy first came
Finally.
out, I actually watched almost every single episode every single
Till
week,
it got
right?
canceled.
Family Guy. I like.
Well, no,
Family
like when
Guy.
it like straight
Yeah,
up first,
Family Guy's
like
fucking-
I love
that
it.
was pretty. That and like the PJs.
I'm supposed. Oh,
if
God.
anyone remembers the
The
PJ,
PJ
Eddie
what?
Murphy?
With Super.
Super, come on, Super.
Super.
I don't remember.
What?
It's about the.
You are-
It's like
oh
Hey
my God.
Arnold with
Never watched it.
people of color.
Ethnic?
Must
More
be
ethnic
stupid.
than Hey Arnold,
a
I'd
little,
say.
it's a little
More
more
Gerald than Arnold's?
Color.
It's a little more colorful than
It's
Hey
more
Arnold.
Gerald than Arnold's.
Yeah.
What's that called when there's a bunch of tenants living in a building? What's the building
An
called?
apartment?
An
No, not an
apartment?
apartment.
Complex?
Not an apartment.
Complex?
Not
A
a
slum?
duplex.
A
Shanty?
I'll get back to
a
it.
shanty.
I'll get back to
House with Wheels.
No.
Anyways, at number 6,
it. It'll come to me.
The Sopranos.
Okay. With the
Sopranos
people
are great
we
shit,
asked,
Yeah.
with how many Italians we have in the family, what do you... I'm
The
surprised
Sopranos-
it's number 6.
Yeah,
to be
The
honest.
Sopranos. Actually, that's a great show.
Oh, yeah, no,
Love
that's
The
something I
Sopranos.
can definitely... Yeah, I agree. It's great. Yeah, I was surprised it went down to 6. I thought it would have been higher.
Any complaints from you about The Sopranos?
So far, there's been a complaint on every single one.
I was
Yeah.
too young to watch The Sopranos. I mean,
Yeah.
I felt like it gave a bad name to the Italian community.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
The
but
strip
you
club
like,
called Bada
but
Bing?
you used to jerk off to Jersey Shore.
Nah, I
Well,
hated
it's
Jersey.
safe to
the
say we've all
situation?
been there.
Personally,
Huh?
Uncle
Safe to
Pussy.
say we've all been there.
Uncle Pussy was always a hero to me, but
Yeah, everyone loved Uncle Pussy. Anyway,
everybody loves Pussy.
a
at
given.
number
That's a
5,
given.
Sons of Anarchy. Sons of Anarchy is one of my favorite shows.
See,
of all
I
time.
haven't really committed
Love
to
the
watching
show.
it.
It's a great show. I know
Peg
you
from,
two fucking...
from Married with Children, right?
Yeah, she's the mom. Yeah. Peggy Bundy.
That's what brings me in.
Yeah.
I can see that. Is Al on there?
No, Al's...
This is Sons of Anarchy that we're talking about, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another show I can't watch. If I want to see a bunch of hillbillies riding motorcycles, I'll go to Mojo's on a Sunday.
You know what? That's what I thought at first.
Okay.
I heard it's a good show.
No,
It's a great podcast.
You know how I know it's not a great show?
Because you didn't watch it.
Because you watch it.
Oh, so
watch it.
You got.
Yeah, I don't.
Let me ask you guys something. Have you ever seen the show How It's Made?
How it's made?
Call of the Wild Man?
Well, sales number one, we all know is
Home
Improvement.
I'm not even going to answer that fucking question.
You guys don't watch intellectual shows. That's why you like
Sure, How It's Made in Home Improvement.
Swamp People? Swamp People?
No.
You wanted to put Pawn Stars. Smart people watch Pawn Stars?
I do like Pawn Stars.
Still, but you're saying smart people?
Have you ever seen an episode of Pawn Stars? They
Yeah,
show
he just says,
historical,
best I can do is 350.
historical figures or historical facts.
It's all
on there.
bullshit.
Yeah, sure.
You learn a lot watching Pawn
Yeah, you learn to not
I do
overeat.
like Pawn Stars.
That's what you learn to do,
that
not
you're
overeat.
allergic to learning.
All right, here's another show you can learn off of. Breaking Bad.
How to make meth.
Number 4. How to make meth.
I learned a lot.
I actually did not watch Breaking Bad.
What?
I started on it
This
show.
I hated going to work.
And
everyone's talking about
everybody
all the way.
Breaking Bad. I don't need to watch the show because everyone's telling me what happened. I don't need to watch it. I never watched it.
So I'm the only one who's finished the whole thing. I will say this: I did not watch it when it actually was airing. The last season was on, and so many people were talking about it. It was on Netflix at that point, outside of the last season. So I watched.
So everyone else was doing it, so you had to do it. We understand.
You got to be a follower sometimes.
Tom Brady's cocking your ass and Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad was a good show, for real though. It was a good show.
I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna really.
That was really high on my list.
Into it.
Shameless.
Number 3, Shameless.
Good show.
I like Shameless. Shameless is a great show. What don't you like about that?
You don't like something about every one of these shows.
Okay, every one of these shows is like making my community look bad. The Sopranos.
What does the Shameless make you look bad?
They're all like a bunch of scumbags.
That's just about our family. It's good.
So if anything,
our immediate family.
You could all wear GoPros and walk around and be just
Why
as good.
can't they show like Romeoville, where everybody's very
everybody knows your name.
Very low.
Everybody knows your name.
I'm surprised that didn't make it.
Cheers. Yeah, that's surprising.
Well,
we don't know. We don't know.
If you ask a bunch of 60-years, you might get a different outcome.
I like Cheers.
Well, you're
best thing to come out of Cheers was Frasier. Continue.
Frasier was a great show.
Frasier was great.
Here we go.
Number 2, The Simpsons.
Gosh, Simpsons.
Everyone loves The Simpsons.
So what y'all gonna do?
I like that one.
Yeah. Simpsons. I have nothing to say about The Simpsons.
I like it.
Solid.
Yeah.
At number 1.
Here we go.
Hold on. Is this a surprise to anybody?
Hold on. Wait
not
a
a
second.
surprise
Let's
to me.
get this in there.
Seinfeld.
Why'd you do that?
Why'd you do that?
I mean, come on. Seinfeld was the list. I mean, online to a lot of us, even Seinfeld's top.
Yeah, Seinfeld's probably
The
Simpsons, Seinfeld, my favorite 2 shows.
Let's get this.
And I think it varies from.
Damn
It's to me, the Seinfeld's good because Seinfeld's great because regardless of your age group, for the most part. I mean, not everybody loves Seinfeld, but you can enjoy Seinfeld at any age. The jokes are look, they're not the highest.
Unless you're like a raging bigot that doesn't like Jewish people.
Yeah, I guess then you would hate that show.
Seinfeld is one of my favorites.
So you're a raging bigot and you still like Seinfeld? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, it's
here it is. There it is, right here. But down there.
We should have had that for the number 1, the answer, right?
Yeah.
Solid. Who's your favorite character on Seinfeld, Sal?
I gotta go with Jerry.
Really?
The most dry,
Jerry?
boring,
is the worst.
Jerry!
He's hilarious.
Is the worst of them all. He's
Kramer.
the least funny of anyone on that show.
Him and Kramer are my 2 favorites.
I think mine's George.
No, of course you picked the fat bald guy.
Relatable to Danny.
George
He's
is fucking hilarious.
With glasses.
I could be something, guys.
There's the trifecta.
I can fuck women that are way above my pay grade.
Yeah.
That's Jerry.
That's George.
That's all.
No,
that's pretty much any of the guys.
Except Kramer.
Yeah.
Kramer had the one girl.
Elaine, that character.
Kramer was, as he said, drowning in the pussy. I think Kramer coined that phrase.
What did he say?
Drowning in the pussy.
I never heard that.
That's Kramer, right? No, that's Lil Wayne.
Oh, God. Did you just dab? Was
no,
that a dab?
I would never dab to you.
Do you think you're Cam Newton?
I would never dab around you guys because I know I don't want to be judged more than I already am. No, I don't dab. I do not, and I have not.
Here's the funny thing. My brother John...
who was very angry you didn't ask to be on the podcast, by the way. And he yelled at me for it.
Was he really?
He yelled at Christina
to
tell me.
Yeah.
And I said, this isn't even my thing. I didn't start it.
That's great.
He prefers Jean.
Jean.
Anyways.
Here we go.
A certain person I know gave me a list. Mind you, he's a 35-year-old man.
Oh, no.
And this was his top 10.
Golden Girls.
At number 1, Golden Girls.
Mm-hmm.
At number 2.
Hey, thank you for being a friend.
Okay.
I only know this because of John.
Yeah. You know, I got to give it to him. Betty White is in it. So.
Yeah, I throw Betty White a shot.
The immortal.
You know what? That's the only one I wanted to throw a shot. Betty White.
What about the mom that was actually younger
than
all of them?
Sophia was pretty hot too, yeah.
Danny, the fact that you know more than Betty White is very
surprising. Who was
the
one with the husky voice? Because that was sexy.
No.
Was her name giant? Was her name
the
Murph?
giant bitch.
I love those around the room
I
like
love
a sandbag.
Those giant bitches.
Anyways, at number 2, all my children.
What was her name? Murph?
6'3" is good for me.
There you go.
Number 3, General Hospital.
Oh.
He manned it up a little bit here. Elf. And then he went straight down the shitter with this one. She-Ra.
What is Elf?
Elf. About the alien
life force. What?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Talk
about the movie.
The Jewish alien.
Law and Order, SVU. Okay. Empire. Okay.
He was a criminal, so I guess that's fun.
Empire.
No,
the music show. Oh, yeah. One Life to Live. Another soap opera. Melrose Place. Another soap opera. Yeah. And then...
This list is shocking.
I'm shocked.
He's like, you know what? I really got to make it masculine here and throw in Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
I'm good with Monday Night Raw.
Which has a huge LGBT
a great show.
Following, right?
If you're not a complete fucking loser, you watch wrestling.
Yeah.
You are not a complete loser if you watch wrestling?
If you're not a complete loser, you watch wrestling.
I watched wrestling when it was
Some people might go the other way.
I watched wrestling before it was cool.
No, well, people are fucking stupid. If they're going to go the other way.
If you don't like what we like, you're stupid.
If you don't like, just kill yourself. If you don't watch wrestling, just fucking kill yourself.
If it's okay.
If it's fucking stupid.
If it's one thing we've learned.
Are you fucking stupid?
You're going way over the line right now. Way over the line.
I agree with you. If it's one thing we've learned
on
this whole podcast.
Don't kill yourself if you don't watch wrestling.
Yeah, because then we won't have listeners.
Let's clear that up.
Yeah. We're already losing them. We don't even got them. We're losing them.
If anyone's listening to this, they're a weirdo and creep. And
we'll issue an apology.
That's the criteria of watching wrestling.
Yeah. Okay. So then offend everybody who watches wrestling now. So both, if you don't watch wrestling, you're offended. If you do watch wrestling, you're offended.
I like wrestling circa 2001.
When The Rock was still relevant in there.
Everything after that was garbage. Before, awesome.
Yeah. A lot of people would say you're garbage.
Well, I would agree with them.
I would agree as well.
You're trash.
You're trash.
Sit down.
All right. So I want to hear your guys' top 10 list. We heard John's. We're the consensus. I want to hear your guys' list.
Oh, mine was pretty much the same. The only different ones I really had in there was Heroes.
Well, I mean, tell me the top 10 at least.
The rest were all on the list.
Well, say 10 to 1. I want to hear it.
I'm interested. I want to hear it.
The listeners are interested. Not really.
Oh.
So, go. So, you want to go first?
No.
Okay.
No.
Go ahead, Danny.
You go first.
That's fine with me. I'll have to hear myself
I'm going to go last.
All right. Because you're going to make it?
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm making it right now. Hold on. Let me think real hard.
Yeah. All right. For me, the PJs. What did we just talk about? All right. For me, number 10 was... Can I get my balls busted? Doctor Who.
Doctor Two.
Number 9 was The Office. 8 was Dexter.
Okay, I like Dexter.
All right. 7, Saturday Night Live.
Wait, Dexter's Lab?
No. Dexter with Michael C. Hall in there. Where he was like the murder. I don't want to spoil nothing, right? But it's a show. If you haven't watched Dexter.
He's a serial killer doctor.
But he killed other murderers, whatever. Yeah. Saturday Night Live was number 7. 6
Everyone
is
likes Saturday Night Live.
Well, yeah, fair to say. 6 is X-Files. Come on.
Yeah,
give me a break here.
I always thought
Duchovny
had a giant cock, so I'm good.
Duchovny?
He just looks like a guy that would have a huge cock.
Yeah, he doesn't brag about it either, though.
No,
he looks like that kind of guy.
I mean, David Duchovny?
Duchovny. At number 5, I had Mad Men. Did you guys watch Mad Men?
No.
That was good.
I didn't watch it.
No,
you know
you
why?
don't watch
because
anything.
It just looks like something like douchey
like
that John would wear. That John would watch.
Now, fans of Mad Men are offended.
People of his, quote, community would watch, unquote.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 4 was Simpsons.
The
Simpsons.
That's a good show.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Number 3 is Sopranos. Number 2, Breaking Bad. And number 1, Seinfeld. So
let's just name everyone's favorite shows. That's awesome. You're a real winner.
Yeah.
Thank you,
That was
Sal.
pretty much everything.
Go ahead, Danny.
Anyone wants to
why
watch.
don't you go ahead and list
Well, we might as well end here because I've heard
the only
got
ones
what I needed.
that were different than anything that's been said so far was pretty much Monday Night Raw, which was said actually.
Yeah, so you're
The League,
wrong
which
right
is
off the gate.
fucking hilarious. Have you ever watched The League?
Yeah,
The League was fucking
So great it got
that one I
canceled.
watched.
Yes. And
I've
the 100. Oh, also Heroes.
What's the 100?
The 100
Is that the one where
There's
they
100
get
of them.
abducted?
No.
There's 100 of them, Sal.
I guess
That's pretty much
I
the
saw
show.
the preview. I didn't know what it was about though.
It's
It
a
just looks like mass
sci-fi-
confusion.
It is a sci-fi apocalyptic show on the CW.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, the CW's it's
CW,
up in their game. They're
Look,
up in their game.
They got some good
shows.
Flash is awesome.
Yes.
I don't watch
Flash is
Supergirl,
good.
but
Heroes also. I loved Heroes.
I didn't like
Great
the
show.
format. It was a weird format
You're
for
a
me.
dickhead anyways.
Yep. Again, I don't like what you like, so you know, I'm wrong.
Kill yourself. I don't care.
You know what CW stands for?
Did you have anything different?
Yeah, I did. I have my whole list is different, other than Seinfeld.
yeah.
But the CW stands for
Count what?
Crappy Watching.
Yeah,
Crappy Watching.
Sal's a clever
Maybe
one. We've
clever.
clarified.
I thought of that just now.
Man,
Just
just like you
now.
did with your list of top 10 shows.
From 10, Tales from the Crypt,
Great.
Great show.
greatest show ever.
That's the only thing we've agreed on.
How is it? It's the greatest show ever. It's only your number
No,
10.
I meant
Stupid.
10th greatest
You're
show.
down.
It's
You're
the 10th.
down.
You're down.
You're down.
Sit down.
Sorry. Okay,
Kill yourself.
this brings me back to when I was going to my grandfather's house every Saturday. This is what we'd watch, Tales from the Crypt, because this is what you give to watch for your 8-year-old children.
Yeah,
Just watch
right.
Tales from the
Used to
Crypt.
watch
Well, he'd also
either-
And
give
they
us
wonder
coffee.
why we're
Wait a
psychos.
minute. It was either telenovelas.
No, that was on Sunday. If we went
It
on
was
Sunday
on Sunday
morning,
early.
Saturday night
That,
was
wrestling, or
yeah,
Western.
anything on TNT.
Westerns for
Or,
sure. though.
I'm sorry,
Westerns.
TNN.
Yeah. The Westerns, the only thing I wanted to watch, I think he actually got me into the
The
wrestling.
TCM.
See, my
Yes,
dad
Because
loves Westerns.
we wanted to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
Okay, continuing on. Not only laugh at this one, it's Pokemon. I loved Pokemon when I was a kid. It's
Because you're a
great. It's
loser.
one of my,
You're
my,
not 12 years
Well, I
old.
mean,
Ninth
like
favorite.
Not 12
a billion other people would disagree with you, Danny. So.
yeah, okay. Power Rangers.
See, that's what me and him were talking about. We should have put stuff that we enjoyed as kids, and we didn't think about it.
I was thinking these are the best
You've
favorites
enjoyed.
ever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
so
right. You're
Not
right. It's
just
a different
this
deal.
year.
Power Rangers.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, but
I
you
got-
don't want to watch
Oh, because The
Men in
Simpsons
Tights.
just started.
Community.
You don't
Good
want to
show.
watch Men in Tights?
No, I don't want to watch.
Men in
I
Tights is a
watched
great
Robin
movie.
Hood Men in Tights.
But you watch Power Rangers.
I love Robin Hood Men in Tights.
I don't know why you're
Kill
shitting
yourself.
all over the Power Rangers, bro. Coming out with a new
Yeah,
movie.
This
So.
guy used to watch
With
it.
Bryan
He was right there
Cranston.
with me, and he was 3 years older than me.
Dick.
I
Please
wanted-
Gotcha.
proceed, Sal. Proceed.
Anyways.
Community.
Good.
Wonderful.
That's a good show.
Never saw it. Never heard of it.
Donald Glover, Allison Brie, the sexiest Jew ever.
Don Glover. Did you hear about what
Oh
Don
my
Don
God.
Glover's going to be Lando Calrissian in the new Star Wars?
Yeah.
Or with the Han Solo
He's going to
movie,
be in
actually.
Spider-Man too.
Yeah.
Homecoming.
Yep. He's a bad guy. I heard a gym
Yeah.
teacher or something.
He was
like
supposed to be Spider-Man, but
He's a bad guy, and the guy's name is the gym teacher.
Yeah.
you're the gym teacher. I think that was a
Oh,
villain in
very
Captain
I
creative.
gotta watch that Spider-Man.
That was a villain from Captain Underpants, the
Yeah.
gym teacher.
Was
gym
it? I love
teacher,
Captain.
yeah.
They're trying to make that a live action movie too.
Let's see, Pawn Stars, intellectual movie.
I
on
like
the show.
Pawn Stars.
Oh, yeah.
I like
Very
Pawn Stars.
intellectual.
Mhm.
Okay.
It teaches you not to overeat.
Hey, Abraham Lincoln's horseshoes sold for $250.
Abraham
wore-
Lincoln Vampire Slayer?
Yes, that one.
That
His,
was a great movie.
Actually, he sold
Was it zombies
his
or vampires?
steak. Vampires.
It was vampires, right?
That's the stuff they didn't want you to know about in
Yeah.
history books.
All right, all right.
Thanks,
Roseanne. I
thanks,
got Roseanne
government.
coming up next.
Roseanne.
I throw Dan Connor as that.
My sister loved that show. Always watched it. Sanford and
Alright.
Sons.
Then I got the. These are the general favorites.
Go for
The
it.
Simpsons.
Mhm.
Made that one. No one's to hear that again. Seinfeld.
And then,
Then,
the
I don't know
Golden Girls.
how-
It's the Golden Girls.
I don't know. Did this didn't make the top 10, did it? That 70s show? How did
No.
that not make it?
No,
How did
that was
not make
that
it?
was close on the edge.
Kelso, Fez,
No, there-
what?
What about the
Yeah.
80s show?
You know what? But
No.
a lot of
Last
these,
one season.
A lot of those were garbage.
No, a lot of these shows given, you could tell, were very recent.
Yeah,
Well,
Like
of
a lot of
course.
people have these
Oh, let's
like
just- our
fresh in their
favorite
brain.
Shameless
this
is
year.
on there. I mean,
trash.
yeah.
It's trash.
Shameless at number 3.
One thing
Love
that
the show, but
But you know, I want to tell everyone. Let's try to be a little more original. With
Yeah.
this,
I don't-
okay?
yeah, I agree
Let's
with
not
that
go
to
with
an
what
extent.
everyone else is.
let's
gonna
just
say.
go with the.
For, as soon as you said Tales from the Crypt earlier, I was like,
Yeah.
wow, I can't believe I didn't remember
Come
it.
on.
So I
I
give you
Tales
that.
of Crypt's good.
I should have. I was gonna say, Hey Arnold, because that was a great show too.
I was never a big fan.
What?
Arnold?
I liked it. I didn't love it.
Woo, woo, that little thumb thing.
Yeah,
he
you
did
guys.
was great.
Yeah, with
I didn't watch
Gerald.
Hey Arnold.
And then Family Guy.
Well, Danny's 85, so
That's
you're 85, so
I watched
85 and a half, bitch.
My favorite cartoon was X-Men.
Yeah.
90s.
That was great. Hell yeah. That might be the greatest
Spider-Man.
opening.
Spider-Man was great
awesome.
too.
I got the whole series.
That was an awesome ass opening song too.
Batman was great too. Batman the
yeah.
animated series was great too.
Who?
All Batman too.
Hell yeah.
The 90s cartoons.
Yes.
None of the newer ones because they all suck.
Yeah.
I see. To me, the cartoons were the best. 80s
Even
and
Superman.
90s. Nothing was better than cartoon was in the 80s and 90s.
He-Man.
I like the
That's
Thundercats
80s.
was good.
Superman of the 90s.
I never
Batman
watched
was better.
Superman in the
Batman's
90s.
better.
Well, yeah,
Superman.
Batman was better.
Never
I'm
watched
more
it
of a
in the 90s.
Superman fan than Batman. But,
Wow.
So that was an awesome.
Really?
I like Batman.
What?
He's boring.
What's he boring?
I'm gonna shoot my little darts at you and climb buildings. No,
Okay,
you're
I'm
not.
Superman. I have every
Batarang.
power
Let
imaginable.
me ask you, what rich guy is gonna go out every night and do this shit?
One whose
Rich
parents were
people are
killed.
assholes.
One
No one's
who-
gonna do that.
An orphan. That's
Donald Trump's gonna save us all.
You want to talk?
He's gonna
about,
make America
let me tell
great
you,
again.
You said Tom
Trump-
Brady was unrelatable.
Trump is Batman.
Trump is Batman. Yeah.
We all know
The
this.
hero we need.
We don't want.
We don't want him.
Not many people want him. Right?
I don't think we need him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time will
Sorry.
tell. Time
Sorry,
will tell.
fans.
Yeah.
Right.
Of Trump.
He's got big hands.
I see. I don't know.
Huge.
Superman irritates me. Too many
I
powers.
love
Yeah.
Superman.
I never was a big
Well, that's
Superman.
because you
And-
guys are garbage.
I was an X-Men fan.
The newest Superman sucks. By the way,
because Wolverine's got much less power than Superman.
Yeah, a lot less.
You can't
He's
even
only
kill
got
him.
like
Wolverine's badass.
can't kill Superman.
Kryptonite.
You can't kill Wolverine either, really.
Luther. Lex
Cut his
Luthor's
head
got
off.
a whole
And
stock
Superman has been killed before.
Yeah.
No, okay, it's comics.
Oh,
None
yeah,
of them
but-
have ever died.
My whole
They always
They
come
all
back.
died.
Yeah, but they
Every
always come
single
back.
One of them have died.
It's one, but they always come back. So
Oh,
it's,
hey, bub, my body's filled with adamantium. Oh.
I love how you're talking shit, but you know a lot about it.
I love
so,
Wolverine.
and you know the
Wolverine.
bub. Yeah. So there
Oh,
you go.
hold on there,
Everyone likes
bub.
the X-Men. Everyone likes
I'm
Wolverine.
Canadian, eh?
He's like Canadian.
See, we should
Yeah, he
relate.
is.
Yeah, he is.
He's a cop.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's Jewish.
not.
Nope, he's
He's
Canadian.
Jewish.
He is
The
Canadian.
origin story he's telling he's from
He's Jewish.
somewhere else. He's Jewish.
His mom went to the concentration camp.
That's
No,
Magneto.
That's Magneto.
Well, Magneto's a Jew. That's
Wow.
why
Magneto.
Wolverine.
Actually,
Magneto.
So there we have it.
Actually, if you go to the
Wow.
comics, Wolverine actually was a soldier
So
for the U.S. that saved
okay,
people.
now, I
in
was
World
about
War
to call
II.
Wolverine an anti-Semitic. That
Yeah.
you saved him.
Yeah.
You guys know what Wolverine's actual name was?
Logan.
Nope.
No.
Logan Square.
They just-
Logan Squared.
Logan Square. I know. I don't.
James Howlett.
No,
Yeah.
it wasn't.
It's very clever.
Where'd they get
Howell.
Logan from?
Logan?
That's what they came up with.
Because he lost his memory.
Yeah.
You're stupid.
Yeah, well,
Stupid.
he's
Alright.
got adamantium bones.
Yeah.
So he's Wolverine's cool. I like that.
No.
If you were my
Nightcrawler.
brother, I'd stick an
That's a
adamantium
good
bone
one.
in you
Favorite
right
X-Men, huh? Yeah. No one's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
vote on that.
Which one?
What?
Favorite. No, who's gonna vote on
Who
that?
cares? It's our list. I don't give a
Oh,
shit about
yeah.
everyone else's list.
There's like 500.
No.
Nightcrawler is the best. Gambit.
No, Gambit's my number
Gambit.
two.
Nightcrawler and Gambit.
Oh, so
Beast
you
is
really
pretty
want
I
to
good.
see?
won't count X-Men or Wolverine. I was about to say X-Man. I won't count Wolverine because that's
Everyone.
yeah.
The only
No, I
one I
agree.
didn't like in the X-Men was Cyclops. There's two
I didn't
dudes.
like that's
He's
Tom
too
Brady.
douche.
He was
Yeah.
That's the Tom
Yeah.
Brady of X-Men.
Yeah.
That just
Yeah.
happens to be my favorite
Yeah.
X-Men.
Yeah, of course.
Look,
Yeah.
his Gap underwear.
His Gap
He
underwear.
sucked. Yeah.
The Gap.
He's a douche.
That is weird that I did like
Cyclops.
a little bit.
Of
But
course.
not my
he did.
favorite. Not my
Yes, you
favorite.
see, you like the douchebags.
Yeah.
Is what you like.
He looks like he's the coolest.
clean my vagina. Oh, yes.
Perfect.
Oh,
Oh man, I did like him. I don't know.
Gambit. Everyone loves
Gambit
the
was
Creole.
my number two.
The
Yeah.
Creole guy.
Yeah.
And then
I
Nightcrawler,
always,
the
I always
Frenchman.
thought they should have casted Jean-Claude Van Damme as
Is
Van
Nightcrawler
Gambit.
French?
What? Yeah, I
It's
guess that makes
Gambit.
sense. That makes
Yes,
sense.
back
Better
in
than
the
Channing
day.
Tatum.
No, I'm
He was
joking.
Guile.
When I was a kid, I
Jean-Claude
thought,
Van Damme would actually be a good.
no,
In his prime,
Jean,
that'd be pretty badass.
Jean-Claude Van
I
Damme is
agree.
only good at doing. I love
Garbage
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I don't
he's
know why.
He's my second favorite actor of all
I don't
time.
know why.
probably. But
Relatable.
he is only good at doing B-rated shit movies. So that's everyone loves those.
Oh, my
I
God.
do love B.
You can't-
80s B movies
You
are great.
can't put Jean-Claude Van Damme in the
So
actual
those weren't
movie
even
people want to
B.
watch.
Do people actually want to watch the X-Men movies anymore? They've
Yeah, I
been
do.
shit.
You know what's funny?
Age of
like
Apocalypse
So,
sucked.
It was alright.
It sucked.
John Claude Van Damme
I
actually
tolerated it.
thinks he's a good actor. Is what's funny about
No,
it.
Steven Seagal thinks he's a good
To
actor.
Steven Seagal,
Oh my
I
God.
never
Dude,
liked.
you can't be, 60-something and still have a ponytail, bro.
Yeah.
He needs to lose it. Come on, you're fat as shit. Not a good actor. He's been in maybe 2 decent movies.
Have him and John Claude ever been in a movie together?
No.
That would.
Their egos are
too much ego for one movie.
What are you talking about? Wasn't he in The Expendables?
You ever watch
Seagal or anything?
No, Seagal was not. Seagal's never been in any of the Expendables.
I doubt they probably have been in a movie together at some point.
I wonder if he's going to be in one of the Expendables.
Seagal?
He's like the only action star that hasn't been in them.
I think that most of the world agrees with me that nobody likes Seagal anymore. I guarantee the other action stars don't like him either.
You ever watch Leguizamo's stand-up where he's
okay, here we are. We have to bring Leguizamo into every conversation because that's Danny's doppelganger.
Yes.
Danny's doppelganger.
I don't know if you heard it. That was a high five.
Yes.
Go ahead, talk about your doppelganger.
Where he talks about how he did the movie with Seagal, and Seagal actually wanted executive decision. He wanted to die holding 2 planes out the window, and they're like, no.
Totally believable.
2 planes?
He said
He must have the wingspan of
a wingspan.
Killer whale.
A wingspan of a wingspan.
He said, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna hold the 2 planes, and they just told him no. He's like Leguizamo was like, my favorite part of the movie was watching Steven Seagal die.
That's good.
No.
Leguizamo's funny. What the hell has he been doing?
He just did a stand-up.
Really? That's it?
He's been in a lot of serious movies lately.
Yeah, he has.
Can you name 2?
John Wick.
1? He was in John Wick? Oh my God, you're right. I can't wait for John Wick. Oh, it came out already. I can't wait to see that.
What was the one where he was gay dude?
Which one?
Tu Wong Fu?
No.
That was actually funny.
That is actually a decent movie.
His friend was getting married, and he was going to be
that's like Best Man or something.
Yeah, Groomsman.
Leguizamo?
Yeah.
Leguizamo was in there?
Yeah.
He was the gay friend.
I never seen that.
They had to throw one.
Homosexual?
Yeah.
They had to throw one in there.
Well, you gotta be fair.
Token homosexual.
You gotta be fair.
The token.
And you know what?
Token.
He's what is he? Colombian, Puerto
Rican. What?
I don't know.
No,
I doubt.
He's Puerto Rican.
I'm surprised that you don't know.
Come on.
I think his dad came out and said that he wasn't Puerto Rican.
I think you're Puerto Rican.
I have no knowledge on John Leguizamo or anything.
Greatest
Except for The
movie,
Pest.
Best movie ever.
The Pest for you?
No, Spawn.
Spawn's
Yeah,
great.
Spawn.
Yeah. Oh, by
He's a
Leguizamo?
perfect
Hell
clown,
yeah,
yes.
dude.
Yeah, you know what? He's Colombian American.
And I do not like how people shit. We were talking about this earlier. I hate how people shit on the Spawn movie. That was great.
Oh my
it was
God,
a late
that's one of the
90s
greatest
movie.
superhero movies
It was
ever.
awesome.
We might be biased, but
The
in the movie, it was
graphics
great.
for that movie
For
were
that
like
era.
cutting edge at
Okay.
that time. Cutting edge at that time.
Nice beat a dick. All right.
No, that
It
was
is
I
awesome.
love
It
that
is
movie. I
awesome.
own that movie.
That's a
I
great
watched
movie.
it about 70 times.
That's
I love
great.
that movie.
Michael Jai
Michael
White's
Jai
best role.
White. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is he's in other movies?
He was
Mike
Tyson,
Tyson
bro.
star.
He was Tyson.
He's
Mike
Tyson.
Tyson, yeah.
That's a terrible
Tyson.
Tyson. He looks more like a Vander Holyfield.
Nah, he looks like
Or
Tyson.
Bernard Hopkins.
No,
I can see that.
Tyson.
Yeah. What? Come on.
Come on,
Just
he's
Google
got
him.
he's got that squared off top.
Should have
No,
been Tyson.
Not
though,
like
yeah.
Tyson.
Should have put Tyson in there.
Yeah,
Tyson would make
exactly.
it.
Tyson,
Why would
yeah.
He should have just did it.
This is despicable.
Yeah.
The best thing I ever saw
Impenetrable.
with Tyson is when he went on Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh no.
And he came out dressed up as, I believe it was Kimmel, and it was years ago. He came out dressed like a vampire.
Oh.
And he comes out, and Kimmel's talking about
Hey,
sending...
Dimmy. Hey, Dimmy.
Yeah, he's talking about sending something up into space, a monkey or something.
Oh, yeah.
And he goes,
He's
yeah.
insane.
Kimmel's like, yeah, I think they should send you up into space, Mike. He's like, you know what I like to see, Jimmy? I like to see them send you up to space, and as you're going up in the rocket ship, you defecate all over yourself. How do you like that?
That sounds
It was
familiar,
fucking
actually.
hilarious.
That sounds familiar.
I was like, and his stand-up is fucking, like,
Tyson's?
yeah,
Yeah.
it is hilarious.
Well, he's a
I
man.
saw
You
that.
have to
It's
laugh.
great.
You know, the
Yeah.
people in the crowd are like, ha.
Every time, yeah,
Even
every
if it's
time
not
he does-
funny.
Every time
He's a
he
Laugh,
maniac.
laugh,
Yeah.
laugh, honey, laugh.
He does one of those roasts, and he talks about people.
Yes,
like half of
he
the
is
shit he
good.
says is not really funny, but just because he's
It's-
a lunatic and says it, it's
You don't
funny.
even understand half
Yeah.
it, but yeah, on the roast he is
Yeah.
he is funny.
He's
So,
like thinking on a pussy. It's fucking beautiful. I fuck him up.
I can't.
children?
Yeah.
It sounds
I'll
like
eat
he's
your
right here
fucking
next to us.
pussy. Yeah.
I liked him in what was it?
Fucking great.
Oh, I know.
The Hangover.
Yeah,
The Hangover
Oh,
was
yeah.
great.
With the
It was like,
tiger.
oh, when they're showing the tiger, yeah, it's like, oh, the tiger's such a magical, such a majestic creature. Hey guys,
Magical creature.
fuck this tiger. That was great. Bradley Cooper, right?
Yeah.
That was great.
Who? What song did he sing?
Mike Tyson.
Oh,
it was
oh
hilarious.
man,
It's Phil Collins.
I hate Phil
I
Collins.
can. Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it coming in the air.
I
yeah.
hate Phil Collins. He annoys the shit out of me.
Phil Collins?
Yeah,
Great.
he annoys the shit
Stop.
out of me, man. Oh, I can't dislike something you
Stop.
like.
He likes Tom Brady, but
Phil
he hates Phil
Collins.
Collins. He's the biggest bad
Phil
motherfucker
Collins.
out there.
Who is this
Shaped-
guy?
Yeah.
Phil Collins shaped a generation.
He shaped America.
He shaped.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I wouldn't say that. Phil Collins is a G. How could you not like
I don't
Phil?
know.
No son of mine.
You suck.
I'm not the biggest fan. It's very.
fucking
I mean,
idiot.
dude, that's why I don't like Tarzan.
This was
The
your
Tarzan
choice.
movie, it fucking annoyed the shit out of me.
Oh my
You're so
god.
stupid.
Shit, not Tarzan
Yeah,
now.
he did do about like 12
He did
songs
that whole,
for any Disney.
Dude, they
movie,
sound
right?
all the
yeah,
same
he did
fucking.
that whole soundtrack, the Tarzan.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Every song sounds the same. It's
Yeah,
annoying as
very
shit. All the songs
dick-like.
sound the same in
Oh,
general.
that's Johnny's
Huh?
a communist.
I'm a commie because I don't like Phil Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Phil Collins. Fuck his air. Fuck his night. Whatever. I don't like Phil
Yeah,
Collins.
well,
I never
he
liked him.
sucked. Listen to Phil Collins.
He's no Jimmy Buffett.
Home, take me home. How can you not like Phil?
I just
can't.
it bothers
No
me.
son of mine.
Sometimes I look
All right,
at
Danny,
you.
you've said no son of mine 3 times. You know you fucking
Sometimes
love it.
Twice.
I look at you and I just feel sick.
Another
And
day in
this is one of
paradise.
those- This is one of those times.
All right, no more
All
going
of
over Phil Collins. I just don't like him. What's the big
We
deal?
don't
I
like
don't
you.
I
him.
don't like you.
Yeah,
I'm sitting
we
in this
deal
fucking
with it.
basement.
I wasn't arguing.
Yeah,
I agree that you don't like. I don't like you.
Stinking
I
up
fucking
the-
hate you.
Stinking up the
Kill
place.
yourself.
Kill your death.
All right.
I
What
don't
the
think you're
fuck's
allowed
going
to
on
say
out
that.
there?
I don't know.
It's
You guys
Adele.
want to?
They're watching the Grammys.
Oh,
Absolutely,
yeah.
I want to smoke.
Yeah, the Grammys. That's
A
right.
spliff,
Yeah.
All right, so let's wrap it up then.
smoking a bang.
So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this
It's
episode.
totally shit. but-
we did not.
Well,
If
hopefully
you're-
they sound better as we go, right?
I did
yeah.
not.
Hopefully the next episode's better. We're gonna have Johnny muzzled in the corner with Tom Brady's golden cock in his ass.
I don't think. Wait, my mouth's muzzled or my ass is muzzled?
Danny, you talk a lot about cocks and asses.
Yeah,
we're talking
more than
about
anybody.
cocks and
Are we gonna pick the next topic though for the next?
Oh yes.
Well, I think
Or you want to just we can post it, whatever you guys want to do. I mean,
Yeah.
we should probably get everyone's opinion on this.
Well, next topic will be.
I mean, it could be one of our Sal's topic, my topic. What do you guys do?
You
This
guys
is
saw my list. It's impeccable. It's a glorious list.
we can do. I had the 80s, the soup and
the soup.
Cheerios.
Your top 10 soups.
Top
of all
10
time?
soups.
French onion, thumbs down.
I do not
Oh,
like
no.
Cheddar broccoli,
No,
number
clam
2.
Those are
chowder's my favorite.
far and
Clam
away
chowder's up
the
there.
last in the list.
Let's go with top 10 90s bands of all time.
Okay.
Sweet.
Next week's topic is top 10 90s bands of all time.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys.
Um,
all right, guys.
hey, I guess you could count boy bands.
Just bands, 90s bands.
Yeah.
Just in general, it doesn't matter what girl, boy band, it doesn't matter what it is. So,
You can't.
well,
count
should we
the-
just do artists then?
Should we
No.
do bands concerts?
No.
Or go with instrumental
90s
bands?
bands.
90s bands. Count
Strictly-
the Backstreet Boys.
That's a group. That's not a band. They
It's a
don't
boy
play
band.
instruments. We ain't a band, bitch.
Boy
So
We're
they
a
need to-
band.
So they need to play instruments to constitute. Is that what you're
Yeah.
saying?
I'm talking about alternative bands, okay?
No, not all bands in the 90s.
So-
are all to Metallica.
Okay. Rock bands.
All right.
Okay,
you
fine.
have to play an instrument in order to count.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't talk about the
Hopefully-
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, please.
Hopefully you
Hanson?
get.
Hanson count.
They don't play instruments.
Yes, they did. They
Maybe
played
in the
guitar.
music
Don't
video.
you guys dare shit
They
on
played
Hanson.
guitar.
They had one song. That's nobody's favorite.
I couldn't tell you a
90s band.
single other song.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
All right. Anyways, guys, girls, thanks for listening. Join us next week for the next list of whatever the hell we just talked about it was. So, all right. Bye. See you later.
Please
See you
watch.
later.
Do me a favor
Right.
and watch better
Peace.
shows.
Yeah.
Watch better shows. All right. That's the,
Listen
yeah.
to better shows.
That's,
Take one.
yeah.
No, watch.
No, he was talking about the TV
I'm
shows.
talking about the list.
Oh.
All right. Toodaloo.
Garbage.
Let me go, 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 let me go.